Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, last time we had a very depressing part where we had the Major and himself. Granted, he was a bit of an asshole, but he was also being controlled by Mana. So, man, Reverse gives us everything from Doom Yuri to Doom Yaoi, huh? Anyways, here we go, continuing on with the Sentinel, going back into the church, it seems. So let's see what's going on. An unfulfilled prophecy. Even now, her tears remain. Oh, that's not good. Ladislas hasn't spoken a word since the news of the ceasefire reached their sanctuary. He's been kneeling at the altar for days, having eaten next to nothing, always thin. He now looks like a jagged stone obelisk than a man.
What am I to do, mon petit chou? You will not so much as touch the biscuits I baked for him. Never have I seen him in such a state.
The woman clasps her hands to her chest, worried but helpless. Yeah.
Ladislas.
She gently calls out to him.
The war has ended, not as he foretold. It may take some time ere he is able to free himself of his guilt. Cher Ladislas, keep thy heart in the Lord, for he shall forgive us no matter how great our missteps.
Give me a second. Okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. The good, pious woman stops herself from saying more. There's no line of reasoning sufficient to break him out of his watch.
Marie, I beg thee do something. One way or another, we all must return to Rouen in the coming days.
She leaves without another word. Sentinel comes to Ladislas' side, but has no desire to interrupt his silent prayers. Focus instead is on the statue of the crying girl.
Ladislas, you foretold that Agnes would return to herself come the end of the war.
And she isn't here. She pulls out a handkerchief to softly clean the stone, unmoving face.
Yet she remains unchanged. Is there truly no way to revive our dear friend? Our family?
Unless the war isn't over, and she's still like that. Once again, she receives only a humbling, guilt-ridden silence.
Marie?
She turns to the voice, finding it belonging to the woman who has become a regular visitor for their sanctuary. As usual, she brought food, this time some salami and dried cheese. After handing off the supplies, Marcia marches straight towards her.
What news from the front?
Some troops have already withdrawn. The rest will follow suit once the armistice is officially signed. Ladislas, he still won't eat?
Doesn't seem like it.
Just leave him be.
She doesn't let Marcia dwell on the matter, returning to her work dusting the statue.
If you don't mind me asking, is this statue real?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how to put this into words properly. It's just that I've never seen her move.
Ah. Now your words are clear.
She gathers her handkerchief and takes a deep breath, the cold yet morning mist filling her lungs.
This is Agnes, a distant cousin of mine. We share a great-grandmother.
She places her hand on Agnes's stone knee. Oh, we're getting a movie.
We took residence together until 1914, both at our clan estate in the suburbs of Rouen and in my rented apartment in Paris. When the war broke out, I departed to join the army. Upon returning during my first leave, I found her in the cellar. It came to pass that, in my absence, she had turned herself to stone.
She can stay in this form as she pleases?
Only so long as her heart yet beats. Were she to turn to stone from within, she would be unable to restore her body to flesh.
Okay, I
But
see.
Ladislas informed me of another possibility.
And that
He
is?
said Agnes's petrification was an extraordinary act of self-sacrifice, and that this sacrifice was also a prophecy. Gargoyles were not to coexist with this war. He said that a miracle would occur. That Agnes would be freed from petrification. I thought it might have been true.
She glances towards Ladislas, still kneeling.
But I suppose it was not. Agnes has shown no signs of recovery.
There must be another way.
The gargoyle shakes her head, disheartened.
If only there were. If only I knew of one. But there is very little I know of our bloodline. While the young of my kin generally receive a traditional education from within the clan. My grandmother supported my decision to attend a secular school in my youth. I resided in a small rented apartment in Paris for some time. Hoping to enroll at Lonsad. That was until the war broke out.
Sentinel forces herself to look into Marsha's eyes.
This war, well, you have seen the face of it. It takes but one shot to end a life. And this war has hurt millions. Friends, family, loved ones. I have lost far too many.
Marie.
Forget it. Tell me, have you yet time today?
What do you want to do?
Take a stroll. I have spent far too much time in the monastery.
Yeah, maybe some fresh air will do you good. After a long journey, they return to the fields, once soaked in blood.
A pilot?
Their earlier conversation still lingers.
Yes, that's what I wanted to be.
Oh, I
Why?
see.
Many knights joined the Elfos at the time. They believed the sky to be the only battlefield that still maintained at least some semblance of knightly chivalry. It had more than the ground at least. Crawling through mud and digging trenches.
I loathe airplanes. They're exceedingly difficult to withstand from the ground. And the engine noise.
She swallows the complaints, not wanting to sound bitter. Marsha extends her arm over her friend's back.
Relax. You don't need to fight them anymore. In fact, I'd wager you'll come to like traveling by plane in time.
She turns to the sea of grass, rippling in the wind.
Corpses that lay yonder. Did you see them earlier?
No. Perhaps Charon had already buried them.
Ha, most likely. He is an interesting fellow, if not strange.
And kind too. Without him, you and I would certainly have fought again at the graveyard.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, that reminds me.
Suddenly, she bends down, rummaging in the roadside dirt.
What?
You threw a smoke grenade at me.
Hey!
That's cute. This really was gonna get ruined eventually, wasn't it? They laugh as they race down the dirt road, feeling like more like children than soldiers for a moment, however brief. They come to a halt before the windmill, its colossal gears interlocking and turning, like a breath of the slumbering ancient giant. The slow creaking of the windmill becomes the only sound.
Marsha. Are you leaving?
Probably.
No, I have plenty of free time today.
That's not what she meant.
Not now. After the armistice. I know well that the Foundation has tasked you with keeping a watchful eye on me.
It's not exactly like that.
All is well. You may stay. So long as you do not lie, I shall even aid you should you require it. But do not attempt to persuade me to join the Foundation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I cannot abandon my family.
And that's probably gonna mean that her family is gonna die if she is gonna join this foundation.
I know that. I'll be leaving after the armistice is officially signed.
It comes from the windmill.
Oh no. Oh wait,
Sounds like a horse to me.
is it Charon's horse?
A horse.
They cautiously approach the windmill's entrance. Sentinel moves ahead of the Maksha, turning her body sideways. It hardens into stone to give it a weighty push on the door. It is his horse.
Wow, what a beauty!
A horse indeed. What brings it here?
It's Karen's horse. Huh. Seems your friend's still alive, Karen. At least something came out of that. Right? Yeah, I guess. Anyways, entrusted visions. People then as now nurture dreams worth sharing. My dearest cousin Ladislas, oft thou art in my prayers. I trust with all my heart that Italy hath always begun to feel as home unto thee. I am told the folks there are the warm spirits in general above hand. I can well believe thou hast found many kindly friends on thy path. Marianne and I do prepare for the journey into Austria, and our hearts are full of longing. For thee live as thou hast. Oh my god. Jesus, I can barely read English now, having to read Old English is. Thou take us so oft at the very heart of the new art. I yearn to lift mine eyes upon the golden tracery crowning the Secession building, whilst Marianne doth dream of wandering through the galleries, a little shop of the Wiener Histadt. We have set our minds upon the Karl Fincher von Brock's church. The saint's 19 stained glass windows shine as jewelry. We have notice of majesty not so soon forgotten. Should any sketches of our travels serve by studies, it should be delighted to send them forth. Our past words dwell yet within me. Marianne telleth me either of new age drawings, of electric lights surpassing gentle glow of candles, of the darkness of our nights fading away. Yet, dear Ladislas, I still feel the nearest of old ways. The stage of machines hath left many unsettled and without refuge. Soon they shall crave a quiet place where they kneel and seek God's comfort as counsel. Then I do call to mind thy words, and thy heart is moved, that our prayers must rise above the clamor of industry, and so do I begin to dream, with thee in my thoughts, of a church in a new century, yet still a haven for the soul. Though our cousin Smith smileth with such fancies, her words have sought new imaginings to me. I have begun to set them down in drawing. Mayhaps to raise such a place would take 10, even 15 years, yet it comforteth me to picture thee in my side by the time cometh, helping me to bring a vision to life. Thou art ever in my thoughts, ever in my prayers, with all love, Agnes, April 2nd, 1914. Alright, to Kakania figures. Hope you'll pardon my unsolicited letter. I understand that you are a psychotherapist who uses arcane skill to treat patients. The front has many soldiers suffering from shell shock, and innocent civilians have been affected as well. I believe they need your help. Ballooned party. I guess she's a bit of a healer. The end of the war was not as foretold, and so the peace they have longed for is greeted with great unease. Yeah. I remember reading about Great War in a book I borrowed from Marcus. Is this the year? Is this the war? It feels even crueler than I've read. So many people trapped in the gloom, with no path forward. The storm brings chaos, but war is a man-made disaster. If my treatment can help them even a little, I'll gladly offer it. Yeah. Then we have just a recap here. Yeah. On to the next. Serenity in the Wind. If only this war had never begun. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Anyways.
Here, come on out. That's a good boy.
The horse seems to naturally gravitate to the knight, dropping its head to brush against her.
Oh my, Marie. Look at his beautiful coat. Not even the colonels have such handsome companions.
He seems to have taken a liking to you. Can you ride?
She is a knight.
What sort of question is that, Marianne? You are talking to a knight.
Yeah, figured. Even without the saddle, she mounts the horse with ease.
Come on, take my hand. I'll give you a ride.
Is she not happy due to being stoned? After a moment hesitation, Sentinel takes the offering hand and finds herself on the horse's back as well.
This feels perfect for a gallop, but I'm worried you might fall.
Let me off then. Enjoy it yourself.
What fun would that be? Come on, just hold on tight. Giddy up!
Hey!
I can't believe you don't know how to ride a horse, but I can teach you. Just think of them as oversized hunting dogs.
I don't really think that's how it works, Marcia.
I'll come find you after you move. How does that sound? Where will you be if you're not staying with your family?
Perhaps Paris? My mind is yet made. But wherever I am, I should like to open a clothing store.
Oh, really?
Then you'd better choose a store name I'll recognize right away. No, you'll become so famous that it'll take no work to find you. Could you make a parade dress for me?
I have never before made such a dress, but I shall learn for you.
Aw.
Wow, a parade dress tailor-made for me by a famous French fashion designer. It's like a dream come true.
Man. This really is way too happy of a scene. I really don't want to see what kind of storm's gonna brew up after this. This might be the first moment of true peace they've felt since the war began. The horse grows tired. They dismount to let it roam and feed on the tall meadow grass.
What of you? How may I come into your contact? The Lord only knows where the Foundation will send you once this is ended.
Aw.
You may be right. The fight against Manus Vindictae isn't over. But don't worry. I always find a way to get in touch with you.
I do not wish to judge your decision, but do all you can to stay alive, Marcia. Do not make a martyr of yourself.
Why the sudden sentimentality, Marie?
If all this, when all this comes to an end one day, I hope to see you again.
Aw.
Me too.
I will pray for you, though I am uncertain if my voice will be heard.
I'm sure it
I
will.
am nothing like Agnes. She is an angel descended from heaven. And I am.
The gargoyle keeps her eyes hidden in the shadows.
Never mind.
The communicator's noise startles the nibbling horse. It lifts its head and bolts into the distance.
Ah, there he goes.
She picks up at the device. Again, it's an anonymous caller.
Marcia, we need you on the front immediately. I've already sent you the coordinates.
I knew it.
Bring the gargoyle if she's willing.
Who are you?
We'll meet soon enough.
Yeah, it was too good to be true, right? Now begins the end. The ending arc. Everything is going well, too swimmingly, right? The armistice. Yeah, I'm sure it'll turn out well. Oh, it's Jay, in his armor. I've heard you accepted Commissioner Irene's mission as a deliverer of Declaration of Force. Before that, I'd like you to head to the windmill plain and discreetly locate a former knight. As a fellow knight, we trust you'll complete the task with ease. Wolf Knight, huh? Jay or Brimley? Brimley, why not, oh my god, what is his name? The, mannequin guy. Oh man, I forgot his name, I can't believe that. I forgot his name. Weird. This wide plain is so lovely. You never see this kind of view in concrete jungle of Hate Street. Still, this terrain isn't ideal for motorcycles. Better find this lady knight quickly and head back. If I do get spotted, let's just hope she won't get startled by the gear I'm wearing. Oh right, formality's sake, may the peace be with us, haha. Oh Jay. Beautiful horse gallops across the meadow under the shadow of the windmill, carrying Marcia and Marianne on his back. A moment of fragile beauty awaits from the horrors of war. This is just a recap, right? Yep. Alright, let's go into Chapter 18, The Armistice. History will remember this day, one way or the other. Half an hour earlier.
Yes, Herr Chancellor. The delegations have arrived in Montpellier. Their armistice will be signed before dinner time. Understood. We will be sure to serve a simple but delicious dinner. And of course, all journalists granted entry will be carefully selected.
Mr. Ho hangs up the phone dryly with the full confidence before checking the ceasefire memorandum once again.
No problems so far.
He picks up at the fountain pen and sketches his own signature over and over again. Each loop of the pen is taken with utmost seriousness, aware of the gravity it will soon hold. Another impatient ring, and the tip of his pen slips, leaving the letter O in another unsightly shape. But the call isn't on his phone, it's on one of his assistant's desk, which thankfully means it isn't his concern.
What are you waiting for, Friedrich? Pick up the phone already!
Oh, what the hell is going on? The assistant, buried in paperwork, fails to react to the ring.
Pick up the phone, you hear? Damned! I still fail to understand why they would assign me a deaf sloth as an assistant. I'll have you fired the moment I set foot on the fatherland.
Joel storms over to the assistant's desk to scold him. Jolting alert, the assistant grabs the receiver. Yeah, now?
That's more like it.
To your surprise, his assistant then immediately puts the receiver down.
That was an awful racket, sir.
How dare you!
The man checks his watch, paying no mind to his
I
superior.
have more pressing matters to attend to. Yes.
Oh, fuck,
It's
he's a
about
menace
time.
guy. He's a fucking menace guy. He stands up, picks up the receiver again, and hangs it once more without a word.
What? Explain yourself this instant!
Huh. I owe you no explanation, sir.
Who could that be?
Come in.
You!
Oh boy. Yep, everything's going to shit. Immediately. And all attempts to reach the investigators sent to Hill 299 have failed. Chris puts his communicator down, pauses, then tries again, this time calling Hound. But only static replies.
No response either.
Chris watches the passing politicians with growing unease. They don't flinch under Chris' gaze. In fact, they don't seem to pay him any mind at all. Their limited time is devoted to pressing matters of peace. Paravian exits a nearby building and makes his way to Chris.
Sir, a new batch of counter-arcanum devices has been deployed, as instructed.
Good. Any contact from Meryl in the past 3 hours?
No, she's probably still on the front. There's a lot of celebrating going on out there.
Chris tries the communicator once more, this time calling a different squad member. Static.
Something's not right.
Are your communicators being jammed? Oh, that's not good. A shot rings out like a thunderbolt on a cloudless day.
We're under attack!
Again, this is the second time, man. Security forces rush into the streets, drawing any wandering delegates inside for safety. Steel-eyed veterans plan out, searching for gunfire sources.
What's the location? I saw them, in that house. They're wearing black.
Of course.
I have to.
The young man begins a charge, only to be held
Get
back.
back here, Farabit! We need to get to the command post and inform all security staff to resume combat positions.
Yes, sir.
Foundation security regroups around the most heavily guarded buildings. Across the street, a man in jet black uniform exits George's makeshift office. I knew it. As he walks into the open, he is flanked by soldiers covered in pitch black.
Finally. No more hiding. The moment of truth has arrived.
He raises a hand, and the soldiers around him stand at attention.
Leave a few of the Foundation lapdogs alive. I have something to say to those sanctimonious hypocrites. As for the rest, kill them all.
Oh boy. That sure is something, huh? Sword Soldier of the Guiding One. A single thought runs through his mind beneath the mask. No metal or recollect of mankind's wars or even rival the glory of Mother as a resurrection. Man. Alright, I don't want the story, the thing to end that quickly, so let's put on these guys as usual. I don't really have Matilda's thing. Should be good enough, whatever.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
Alright.
I know how to do.
Merci.
It is here.
I probably should have used the debuff first.
Never hesitate.
Alright. Booby traps, figures. Alright, this, and let's go for this. Is this gun an attack? No, it's just a debuff. Nice.
Dang, dang.
What is he doing? Is that a debuff? No, just revealed. Okay. And they get their buffs again. Which kind of sucks.
Tell me what to do. It is here.
That gets revealed, right? Yep, there we go. Get burned and bam. Booby trap again. Get. Right. This should be enough.
Merci.
I can hear it. Your fate is doomed.
Nah, damn it, they still have the wall. Alright, at least we got one. Then two. Nicely done. Oh man. Well, there goes Matilda. We got his Beth still. That's pretty good. Alright, that should be good.
And rarely outnumbered. Our minds are as one.
Use her, and let's go for
Never
this.
alone and rarely outnumbered. Devour it all.
Soffoca il sangue. Soffoca il sangue.
There we go.
Let's make this something a bit more useful.
Booby trap again. We got everything going on well. Nice, nice. Let's go
Discoveries
this.
are measured. Our minds are as
This.
one. It is here.
This. And this should probably be the knight's last attack, so. Ooh, nicely done.
Yes, we will try.
Oh, nice. They got stunned.
Fight for the unarmed.
Nice. Alright, that was easy enough.
The curtain
Even if this team has like
has fallen.
no synergy at all, we can still beat them up. Even if the theme is like French and German. The ceasefire sighting decrease descends into a bloody firefight.
Search every room. Leave no stone unturned.
Of course, the man has had to interfere, right? Every few seconds, a heavy, soft thud echoes as something limp crashes into the ground from above. Foundation security officers at offer what resistance they can. The counter-arcanum devices are deployed, providing them with momentary respite.
Oh, but keep that signing desk and the documents on it intact. It'll make for a great headline shot. Perfect for the front page of the papers. Now, bring her out.
Her. The soldiers of Manus Vindicta carry over their orders in wordless locksteps. Soon, soldiers in white and black riddle the streets. Moments later, two soldiers march a hard stitch into the center of the empty street. Nope, there she is.
Quiet.
Once again, the assassin-turned-officer raises his hand and checks his watch.
Better late than never.
He strides forward as he takes participating in triumphal parade, stopping only a few short paces from the Foundation's command post, so near that he can hear the flag fluttering in the wind.
All that endless searching, huh? Well, here we are. You finally caught us.
He spreads his arms wide, as like a showman.
You might ask, why must things end like this? Why must we kill one another? Do you want to know why? Because our pleas, our pain, our suffering were all ignored by you.
Arcana isn't really the best replacement, my guy.
Humans started this war, all these wars, and yet you hurled us, Arcanists, onto the front lines like cheap cannon fodder. You have created a world that despises us for our bloodlines and mocks us for our arcane skills. Yet you force us to use those very skills to fight the war machines you built. You humans have sown untold horrors in the name of conflicts created by your own hand. And still, you refuse us even a single scrap of bread in reward.
You know what, that's actually a pretty reasonable complaint. I think complaint's too light.
These are the lessons history has taught us. A history of arcanist suffering that must end.
He draws a pistol from his waist and toys with it.
So when I heard that arcanists were uniting, marching under the banner of a formidable army, I caught a glimpse of hope. In fact, it shone like never before. Foundation lapdogs, human scum, mark my words. This war has only just begun. From this era onward, the unjust reign of humanity shall be overturned. All arcanists from every era shall march under the banner of Manus Vindictae until the ultimate, most glorious era arrives.
And you're gonna get shot immediately. A bullet rips through his temple. The remaining soldiers drop where they stand.
Who did that?
Lapdogs, eh? Couldn't come up with anything more original?
Who are you, man? The stray hound at last returns. He marches straight through the command post, kicking the fallen Manus Vindictae officer's corpse for good measure.
Command post clear now.
Oh, hello. Holy hell, there's something else. The door swings open, security staff cautiously scanning for trouble. Krayas standing inside waiting.
You're late, Yemalai.
At least you're not dead.
Yemalai barks. His voice, like his face, carries a permanent
You
smirk.
won't always have someone around to cover your ass, Chris.
As always, Krayas finds it easy to simply sidestep his insubordination. Oh right, he was a criminal, right? Yeah, he was a criminal that they caught. I guess that's why they're using the Rimit Cup music here.
What have you found?
Long story short, we're a step behind the Manus. They've got an army, launching an assault on the front lines as we speak. We're talking about a force the size of a traditional brigade, possibly even two. They're hiding out beneath Hill 299, and every one of their soldiers is an arcanist.
Figures.
Hill 299. Any news on Charles and Amanda?
They're dead, aren't they? He lets the swagger drop from his voice.
Yeah. They're both dead.
Figures.
But they did leave behind some critical info. Turns out Manus Vindictae's built a colossal, full-fledged underground fortress inside Hill 299.
Okay.
That's where all these Manus troops have been coming from. The ones here in the safe zone and the ones sent to eliminate the human soldiers at the front.
Did you carry out the other order?
Yeah. I've sent a request for reinforcements and your frontline contingency plan to headquarters. All available Foundation personnel in the region are moving towards the designated locations on the front.
Oh, that mean Team Timekeeper's gonna join us.
All except Meryl. I haven't been able to make contact with her.
Oh, she's in the front lines already. Krayas nods, an understated gesture of approval. He says nothing, but Meryl's radio silent, and if he's had anticipated all along.
You really gonna do this, huh? This so-called frontline contingency plan?
I don't think we have much choice.
How are we gonna deal with Hill 299? It came out of nowhere.
Every plan has its surprises. We'll deal with it. Follow me. We're going to the front lines. You can fill me in on the details on the way.
Well, that sure was something. Of course they wouldn't really last. Oh, hello, Auntie. Dog whistle.
The lapdogs are barking again. Their masters remain quiet, for the most part. And you know why. But silence gives no orders. So the masters whistle. Just a pitch, no words. And so no words are heard. Only the baying of dogs.
You sound like a soldier I know.
How dare you? Do you think I should speak like some slick-talking veteran? I'd slit my throat myself if I so much as uttered a word akin to those devils. They're bastards, abominations! Every last one of them!
Oh, man.
Please accept my apologies. Wounds are hard to heal when they are torn open time and time again.
She really doesn't like soldiers, huh? False dawn. Alright, let's see what's going on here. From Irene. Reading through Zeno's cadet reports, oh, it's Fairchild. It's clear that our current forces aren't enough to face Manus Vindictae. Though some commissioners are hesitant about deploying animal-based units, in desperate times they may be our only option for certain special missions. Rabies, really? Manus Vindictae force strike on a safe zone. During the sight of the armistice, into violence and slaughter. Would you look at that? You would have thought the Foundation would turn their squirrels and penguins on their time of need? What do you figure they want? A couple of tactical assault penguins guarding office doors? Or maybe they need a rodent to keep the lowdown on classified intel? Heck, I just barely survived the Antarctic floor. I reckon I don't need any more crazy experiences before I turn 12. Hold on, ain't nobody told me the Foundation is offering unlimited peeled chestnuts, pine cones, and vet services in return? Let me think on it. Then it's the Kraos thing, yeah. We've got the 12th squad. And we got the Manus army. Yep, it's basically just a summary of all things. Alright. Chapter 19, A False Dawn. We're in the trenches again. Let's see, we have, okay. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Damn. I think that's a quote, actually. I think that's someone's quote. I don't remember who said it, but definitely a quote.
What's that sound?
Rudolph has set about packing his things. Like many of the trenches, he doesn't have much, but his greatest treasure is a pile of manuscripts and notes. He lifts his head. A pale look glints through his glasses.
What are you standing there for?
They're firing again.
So? Surely you're used to it by now.
The rumble of artillery has become so familiar to them that it's returned to barely noticed.
But isn't there supposed to be a ceasefire? I know it isn't official yet, but there's no point in firing now, is there?
Yeah, Alex draws a sharp breath. A low, ominous whistle follows.
Geister! In Deckung!
All at once, the quiet to the front erupts into fire and fury. Oh, you're not gonna die right at the end, are we? The impact of the explosion shakes the trench lines. It's unwielding waves. The blast spraying mud and earth in every direction.
Damn! Has everyone gone mad? These are Altensäcker. I thought they were supposed to be negotiating peace.
But why? Why are we fighting again?
Rudolph sprawls on the ground, trying to find his baggage, which has been scattered in the blast. Clothes, notes, and cans are buried in loose dirt or carried off in the air.
No! Forget that rubbish! Get inside!
Eric forces the bespectacled soldier into the dugout, then forces himself to the parapet, peeling over his periscope.
Scheiße! Scheiße! Who in the hell is attacking us?
I don't know. They're not even wearing blue. They're in all black.
You're right. Are they wearing masks? Can they even see through them?
The flank!
The scouts and messengers dash into every direction, alerting everyone they can reach out of the attack.
I don't know who or what they are, but they're coming from our flank!
Verdammt nochmal!
A stray bullet shatters his periscope. He tosses the device down with a stream of curses. He grabs the messenger by the collar.
All men from the second company, assemble! Focus fire on enemies in black uniforms!
We're fighting them, I guess. No man's land. Oh man, we are having a full-on team, huh? Alright, let's go, Hisbeth. Let's go with the French. Nah, let's not put you. I don't think you're very good in this. Put her. Let me see. Who else? Who else? Knight. DK. I guess we need a healer. Why not her? Who else? Fine. Let's put Semawise in. It's 5. It's 5. All right. Let's go.
Greetings.
Where are our men?
This is all I could find. We've been caught off guard. Everyone's confused.
Snap out of it! Scheiße! Don't you see what we're dealing with here? Get to your positions, boys. Fire! You hear me? Fire! Send these Scheißkerle to hell!
Never
Here we
alone
go.
and rarely outnumbered.
Buff them up. Let's buff Isolde, I guess.
I can hear it. It is here. Our minds are as one. Never alone and rarely outnumbered.
Very well.
Burn them all.
Let's make this something a bit more useful. Devour it all.
Alright, her ultimate is ready. That's pretty good. Nice. Awesome, perfect.
Get the wounded to me! Stand strong! The Foundation's reinforcements will arrive soon!
The Foundation?
We stand together as brothers in arms!
Yep, really, at this point,
A tooth. Climb
you
aboard
really
and
don't need
discoveries
a...
are measured in increments.
You really can't say no to any help, right?
Merci.
Noble or lowly, sin shall
The
be
stars are within their reach.
Off into space. Oh, nice. Quite a bit of damage, actually. Nicely done.
Fight for the unarmed. The sword is drawn.
Let's agree to disagree.
Nicely done. He's gone. Oh boy, there we go.
Our minds are discoveries are measured in increments.
Let's put this.
That was
Healing
certainly a choice.
up.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
It is here. Never alone and rarely outnumbered.
Agreed.
That should be enough, really. There we go.
How about you treat us all to some snacks?
Their first assault breaks against their renewed defenses. But the black-clad soldiers seem numb to their losses. They advance in rigid order, stepping over the dead and dying.
They lost their minds? They just keep charging right into our gunfire.
Yep, they're just insane. Eric steps down from the parapet and relays orders in every direction. He sees his comrades lying wounded. Only yesterday they had begun to believe their fight was over, but the rattling barrage has shattered their dreams. A new war has begun.
Look, the mist! What the hell is going on?
Rudolph hasn't reported back. Concerned, Eric begins to search the dim trenches for his friend, only to bump into a striking figure in white uniform.
Are you the captain of the second company?
The man speaks with a gravity of command that Eric still has yet to find.
I am. You're... with the Foundation?
Kreis nods, articulating the battle at hand in an organized manner.
I am Kreis, the commander of the Foundation personnel stationed in Montpellier. This is an emergency situation. Manus Vindicte invaded the safe zone. We neutralized the threat there, but now they're on a mission to kill every human soldier on the front lines.
Every human soldier? You mean including those on the other side?
Yep. He struggles to find sense in the words. Kreas pats the soldier turned captain with a firm, steady grip.
If you're willing to give up this position, follow me.
I couldn't give less of a damn about positions, but where are we going?
It's nearly in a nearby section of trench.
Anyone still standing? Help me clear this bunker.
The field medic arrives in sync with the rest of the Foundation's team.
Doktor, mein Bruder! Ist verwundet! Bitte!
Bring ihn zu mir.
The soldier hauls his wounded comrade into the makeshift aid station. The man's legs, hands limp, soaked in dark red blood. Oh, Rudolph.
Easy. Put him down here. I'll patch him up. Have you seen any other Foundation personnel?
I think I saw one. A redhead.
Good. Go tell him we need medical supplies. They should have brought plenty from Montpey.
Right away!
Next to them, another soldier clutches his thigh, gasping for breath. Only a moment passes before yet another man is carried. Marsha takes a brief inspection and returns to the soldier with the injured thigh.
I'll stop the bleeding first.
What about him?
He's dead. Now,
Oof.
relax and try to stay with me.
He's dead? No!
Yep. Yep.
Himmel! It's over! I'm dead! I'm dead!
No, you're not. Not today, anyway.
His vision blurs. For a moment he thinks he sees a soldier in grey and blue uniform.
Is that...
Then he blacks out.
Update? Have you located Kreas?
He's somewhere in the trench. A soldier spotted him.
The man soon appears before them. With solemn difference, he nods to the sniper he once pursued.
I didn't expect to run into...
Save the pleasantries.
The response is blunt.
Marsha made known to me the situation. The Foundation ought to have a sure plan, having requested me to join her. Speak then. What would you have me do?
Reyes adjusts his tone to match.
The frontline soldiers have little experience fighting enemies with arcane skills. If they stay here, it's only a matter of time until they fall to the Manus. I'm going to move them to a safer strategic position. However, enemy forces on Hill 299 have us pinned down in the trenches. Manus Vindicte has turned it into an underground fortress, housing an estimated 10,000 troops. They've even...
That's not good.
They've even positioned artillery on the hillside. Retreating under that kind of fire would be a death sentence.
Yeah.
Eliminate the threat from Hill 299. Then withdraw the troops from the front. This is the Foundation's plan?
Not the Foundation's plan. Not yet, at least.
It's his one, at least. An icy restraint condenses the man's eager eyes.
This is my course of action.
Yep, it's his plan.
How do you intend to do this? Even with an army of 100,000 at your command, to take a fortified high ground under artillery fire is no surety.
Yep, there's a disparate thing here. She said 100,000.
I know. That's why I need your help.
Yep, we need the strongest person here. Korea stands solemn and sure, though he knows how absurd the request sounds.
Such an act is to walk into the valley of the shadow of death. What difference would be made if I lent my aid or withheld it?
If I recall correctly, gargoyles are insusceptible to poison gas.
Are you gonna poison everything
That's
there?
correct. So?
So we may be able to take a subtler approach. Please, come with me. My subordinate will give you the details.
You think you're gonna mustard gas them? Is Chris gonna mustard gas the Manus? That would be crazy. Amid the chaos, can you hear it? The low hum that comes before a great change. Reports continue to arrive from across the globe concerning arcanists operating under Manus Vindictae. A complete list of names and locations can be found attached to the appendix. These individuals have been gathering in coordinated cells, their training evident. Given the efficiency and precision of their attacks against human military forces, it's no longer accurate to call them merely an organization. They are, in effect, an army. Each morning I open what feels like 10,000 urgent messages clamoring for my attention, with still more pleas for reinforcements. Our office has been working without pause. Fatigue has dulled even my anger. Nothing surprises me anymore, not even for a report of skirmishes between warlords in the eastern territories. At times I am tempted to reply that they needn't fret. East or west, it makes little difference. The entire world is slipping into chaos. The contingency plan drafted by Kraos has now been submitted to the committee for review. It addresses the escalating threat posed by Manus Vindictae, should they succeed in building a large-scale regular force, or if the attacks continue to spread disorder. The proposal urges the Foundation to form its own standing military rather than rely on Xeno. Kraos sets forth that he claims the most efficient approach, recruiting and reorganizing both human and arcanist soldiers. They are already at the front. This is madness. Does he intend to make the Foundation a rival to every government on Earth, an entity viewed with this deep suspicion? Kraos has always been radical, but the war elevates such voices. He shows no concern for how the world might react, arguing instead that we live in an age of storm. An age the storm would erase at any moment. We are not obliged to heed to their protests. Not recently would such words have been unthinkable. His position is plain. If Manus Vindictae declares open war, governments will have no choice but to align with the Foundation. Yet, should we follow his plan, we begin the most perilous of games. Yeah. So it seems. Oh, Medpoc. Due to influence of Arcanum from Manus Vindictae's forces, a peculiar fungus has been sprouted near Hill 299, across the western front. Researchers are en route. Please be prepared to receive new samples. Why Medpoc? Why not Ezra? I guess Mesmer works too, right? Manus forces launch their attack. Human soldiers and equipped to face against arcane skills buckle under their relentless attacks. Thankfully, 12 squads captain already seems to have a plan. Let's hope it's a good one. An Arcanum-affected fungal strain sounds fun. I need a full setup. Iron stands, petri dishes, stiller temperature-controlled bath, a whole room to fit it all in. But where can I get one? Ah, Adler's old room was still empty. Perfect, from now on that's my lab. Approval, I just approved it. Oh, Madbog, never change you. And we have this, it's just a recap, essentially. And this, yeah, okay. Off we go. Into the gates of hell. Let me see, how many more do we need? 22 is the last. Let me see, how long are we on this? Okay, I think we could go pretty close to the end. This marks the beginning of another tragedy. Oh man, don't say that. Oh wait, it's Charon. Oh man, don't say that. No man's land. They raced through the mud and debris.
How much longer?
About 10 more minutes at this pace. Maybe less if there's no interruptions.
What an optimist.
There isn't anything more to say. They just keep moving until they leave the trench behind.
Take cover.
They dive into a shell crater. A bullet zips off the lip of earth in front of them, kicking up wet clods of dirt.
Pin them down.
Oh, we're fighting immediately. All right. I'm actually gonna replace Matilda here with DK, so I can at least get a bit of a healing on.
It's an honor to meet you.
Alright. Yeah.
I can hear it. It is here.
Merci.
The sword is drawn.
They revealed us, that sucks. Alright, so.
I can hear it.
An eye for an eye.
Never hesitate.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère.
Feel its pain and know its regret.
Alright, his ult's ready. Stop doing that. Well, they are doing something, it seems.
What a tragedy. It is here.
A tooth for a
Let's
tooth.
just heal up a little bit, just in case. There we go. Get them a little bit damaged.
The law is above all else.
Resistance is
That
futile.
sucks.
Resistance is futile.
Looks like I have to switch teams on this one. Got an actual good team.
De te cacher de nos perdus. Never alone, our minds are never alone and rarely.
Merci.
Devour it all. Let's be those guys.
Fight for the unarmed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a better team for this. Unless Hissarif can just kill them? That'd be funny. If you can just end them. Well. Let's see. Let's go for
Our
this.
minds are as one.
And this.
Climb aboard and prepare to meet your maker. Science! The stars are within your reach.
She killed 2 of them.
Let's agree to disagree.
Nope, that was too good to be true, right? Well, alright, fine. I'll get an actual good team instead of trying to meme around.
Please stand behind me.
Alright, so counter on,
Peek inside.
buff
Agreed.
her,
Loaded.
get Ezra get a little bit of
The
that.
path will become clear.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Yep, it's annoying because he removes our guard, right?
Sensing their thoughts. Taking a peek inside.
That was certainly a choice.
Face the truth. Though it may come with pain.
A little surprise.
Okay, he's doing that again. Alright, let's go for
I hope
this.
you like a splash of...
Leave it to me.
And
Loaded.
this.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Please cease resistance. I will help you.
There we go, that should be enough for Nautica's ultimate. Oh, never mind. God damn, everyone just keeps demolishing these guys.
I'm here.
I think we're
with
just gonna...
everyone.
You know what, let's go for
Agreed.
overkill.
Enter the gate and see the light.
Amazing discovery.
We're just going for overkill. Nah, never mind. Some wise extended him.
The fieldwork went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
Good job, Ezra. Clang. A searing hot shell casing ejects from the chamber.
Threat neutralized.
Nice shot. Right, we've arrived.
Yermolai veers off to the side and drops into a stretch of abandoned trench. Sentinel follows close behind. They stand before a searing underground bunker. Yermolai stops a short distance from the entrance, pulling down his coat, a bundle of explosives, a hastily drawn map.
Take these.
Without a word, she takes the key items for the suicide mission.
I'm surprised you agreed to this.
I have my reasons.
Sure. Let's go over the plan one more time. 2 of our investigators discovered a number of tunnels running under Hill 299. The one we've just arrived at leads directly to the Manus's ammunition depot. After the war broke out, the Manus sealed all accessible tunnels with poison gas. Judging by the bodies I found earlier, this gas can penetrate all existing gas masks. On the bright side, that means there aren't many guards in the tunnels. At least, that's what we think. Your goal is simple. Reach the ammunition depot, detonate the explosives, and destroy the fortress. After that, the Foundation will evacuate with the soldiers.
Makes sense,
Good to know the Foundation's investigation bore some fruit.
Hill 299's so conspicuous that everyone just unconsciously overlooked it.
I'm prepared. You may leave now.
Alright. Good luck.
The man offers a wave. Only once Yamalai's footsteps have faded into the sentinel opened the bunker door. Violet red mist billows out. She furrows her brow and takes a cautious sniff. Thankfully, as before, it has no effect on her. Yet, from within, she can hear something dragging. Sentinel holds position at the door, waiting as a shadow shuffles into view. Charon. A grim figure emerges from the toxic mist.
What are you doing here?
Charon drags a corpse out from the shelter and halts outside.
One war ends, and another begins. More lives will be claimed by their own kind. I am simply doing what I always do.
You knew of this tunnel.
Tunnel? I know nothing of it. The cloud of death hanging above this place. That is what led me here.
The poison led you here, huh? She knows better than to suspect him.
Cloud of death.
An ambiguous omen.
An omen? Tell me then, who will this cloud of death fall upon?
Death is impartial. It doesn't decide who will live and who will die.
Indeed.
But I can.
She breathes out the toxic air without concern.
I suggest you leave. Should this cloud not fall upon me, an explosion will soon obliterate Hill 299.
Do you intend to claim the lives of all the Manus Vindictae troops here?
I'm sure she does.
Do you intend to stop me?
I don't think he does. I don't know. He's a bit of a mysterious character. He wants to stop killings, right? He's a bit of a mysterious man. He broods for a moment at a silent war is waged behind his mask.
I should leave. Time is pressing.
But as she turns, Karen's voice breaks with sudden clarity.
I do not wish for such carnage to occur. Yet I am powerless to prevent it.
Yeah.
But before you go, a word of warning.
Oh, what's going on there, Karen? What are you warning us about?
The war you've been fighting is, in fact, over. What lies before you is a conflict all its own. A much harsher path.
Yeah.
You still have a chance to turn away from this and relieve yourself of the burdens placed upon you.
In view of the sufferers of this war, my burden is light. Harsh or not, I shall not waver from the path I have chosen.
You first set foot on the battlefield 5 years ago. What makes today different from that day?
I now know the true cause of the conflict, and I have seen the face of the true enemy. If I must sin to fulfill my sacrifice, then so be it.
Your willingness to suffer, your passion for sacrifice, it is beyond me. Perhaps you possess a wisdom beyond my comprehension. Yet, still, I feel a deep sadness for you.
Understandable.
I am in no position to stop you from walking through the gates of hell.
And off she goes. Into Hades. Damn. Wow. Well, that sure was something. Right, let's go take a look at this, and then I think we can call it a quits for today. There we go. The fungus found near Hill 299 seems to share arcane properties with the black algae previously discovered in Antarctica. Oh no. Please proceed with caution and collect samples. Not more sacrifices. Bottom? Why? These are some really weird characters to put here. What did I see? The sky was blood red, the ground was covered with sticks, like grave markers. The rivers ran with thick crimson sludge. Or was it really just mud? No comrades, no enemies, only me, trapped in the horrific mire. Oh, and the demon in the distance. And what shadow hidden in the dark smoke? An ominous face, did you see it? No, of course you're not here. This is a battlefield, this is war, but what exactly am I fighting? The air is really humid, and the soil damp too. Under these conditions, mycelium grows faster. Looks like you can find a lot of species mentioned in the report, but it hasn't rained recently. Why is the environment like this? Could it really be from arcane interference? If so, this is a side effect of the incantation. No time to space out. This place is still dangerous. Best to finish quickly. Medicine pocket is waiting on my samples. Indeed. This one is the plan. Then we have Sentinel, what she's doing there. And finally you have Charon. Yeah, alright. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Next part should be the last part. And yeah, that's gonna be the end for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.